All right, let's jump right back in. So when we last saw Ren Akihiro, he'd just taken down the ink sovereign, Kurojin, and finally gotten control of the cursed ink. But here's the thing, that victory, that wasn't the end of the war. Not even close. That was just the opening act. See, the second Ren defeated Kurojin, this massive shockwave of forbidden energy just ripped across the entire empire. It was like a giant flare went up, telling the world that the old power was gone, and you better believe it got the attention of a new and way more dangerous enemy. And that brings us to this guy, General Raisin. He is the brutal, merciless leader of the Ink Hunters, basically the Empire's elite cleanup crew. From miles away in his fortress, he feels that shift in power. And he doesn't see some kid who got lucky. Nope, he sees an empty throne, and he smells an opportunity. Okay, so let's get back to Ren. He's standing there, the ink on his hand is finally quiet, doing what he tells it to. You'd think he'd be feeling great, right? Victorious. But instead, he's got this awful, sinking feeling in his stomach. He knows he's kicked a hornet's nest, and a warning is coming for him, fast. So as Ren is trying to shake this feeling, he realizes he's not alone. Someone's found him, right in the middle of the city. And she's not an enemy. Well, not exactly. This is where we get to meet a brand new player in this game, a hunter, who might just be an ally. He turns around, and there she is. A warrior. Silver hair, these piercing blue eyes. And she's not looking to fight. She's just watching him. The fact that she got so close without him noticing a thing, that's our first clue that she's on a whole other level. Her name is Aiko, and she does not waste time. She tells him straight up that she used to be an ink hunter. But she's not here for his head. She's here to warn him, because she's seen General Raisin's work up close, and she knows exactly what's coming next. And this moment perfectly captures the dynamic. You've got Ren, who's still riding high from his big win, thinking he can take on anyone. He tells her, "I defeated the Ink Sovereign." But Aiko just hits him with a brutal dose of reality. That was just the beginning. She's trying to make him understand that fighting a ghost in a scroll is nothing like facing the entire Imperial army. And he doesn't have to wait long to see she's right. It's almost like their conversation summoned the very thing she was warning him about. Her prediction comes true with terrifying speed. And the Empire? They're not sending a small squad this time. They are sending an army. And this invasion is just brutally efficient. First, boom, a massive explosion blows the city gates to splinters. A second later, the Ink Hunter army just floods the streets, moving like a single deadly machine. And who's leading the charge? Of course, General Raisin himself. Now, let's be absolutely clear. This isn't some random attack. This entire invasion, all the destruction, all the chaos, it has one single chilling purpose. Raisin is there for the new master of the cursed ink. He is there for Ren. When Ren sees his home being torn apart, his instincts just take over. Aiko is screaming at him, telling him it's a trap, that he's walking right into his own execution. But he can't just stand there and watch. He breaks away and dives straight into the fight, making a decision that's about to change everything. Ren's choice throws us headfirst into the climax. He's fighting with more power than he's ever had, for sure. But against an army, it's just not enough. You can see him getting overwhelmed. His hard-won control is starting to slip, and in his desperation, he's about to make a terrible bargain. And then, all of a sudden, the fighting just stops. A cold, heavy presence just blankets the battlefield, and it demands attention. General Raisin takes one step forward, and every single person, friend and foe, freezes. All eyes are on him. And here's where you see the terrifying difference in power. Raisin doesn't draw a sword. He doesn't even get into a fighting stance. He just looks at Ren from across the battlefield and calmly raises his hand. That's it. One simple move. With that one little gesture, wham, Ren is slammed into the ground so hard he craters it. He had zero time to react, no chance to defend himself. He didn't even see it coming. He is just completely and totally outclassed. As Ren is lying there, gasping for air, Raisin walks over and just delivers this absolutely brutal takedown. He's not just beating Ren physically, he's dissecting him, telling him his power is meaningless. It's a gift he's not worthy of, an untamed weapon in the hands of a child. As Ren is struggling to move, Aiko jumps in to defend him. And man, she is an incredible fighter, but even she stands no chance against Raisin. Ren has to lie there, completely helpless, and watch as his only ally is struck down. And that is the final straw. In that moment of pure, abject desperation, he hears a voice in his mind, a voice he thought he'd silenced for good. It's Kurojin. The curse is still there, lurking inside the ink, and it's whispering a terrible, tempting offer. All that training, all that focus, all the control he fought so hard to master, in an instant, it all goes up in smoke. Seeing Aiko fall, seeing his home burn, he just breaks. He doesn't care about control anymore. He'll pay any price, as long as it gives him the power to win. And the result is immediate, and it is catastrophic. The cursed ink doesn't just surge from him, it detonates. This isn't the controlled weapon he learned to wield anymore. No, this is a raw, chaotic, untamed force of nature just being let off the leash. And the transformation is terrifying to look at. His eyes turn completely black, just empty voids with no light, no hint of humanity left. It's the ultimate sign that Ren Akihiro, the kid who wanted to master the ink, is no longer in the driver's seat. And that's the terrifying new reality we're left with. The Empire is a huge threat, for sure. But the most dangerous, the most unpredictable, and the most destructive force on that battlefield is now Ren himself, a creature running on nothing but pure, unrestrained rage. So we end this on a massive cliffhanger, and with this one huge question. Ren might have just gotten the power he needs to fight Ryzen, but what did he have to sacrifice to get it? What happens when the only way to save the people you love is to become a monster? We're just gonna have to wait and see.